Yeah, so on this one, I want to talk about my first 90 days in Nairobi. So, I arrived in Nairobi on my birthday, January 25th. I initially came here in October on it was like on how can I say it? Basically like a scout mission, but I was also here on business as well slash vacation. So, when I came back in January, I pretty much knew what to expect. But being here, for a longer, more extensive time, I can give you a better outlook as far as on what I've experienced so far. So Nairobi, man, it's been everything it's supposed to be, man. Nairobi is a great place, but I'm telling you right now, Nairobi is a place you got to be prepared for. So, man, Nairobi, man, it's truly a city that doesn't sleep. So, and no disrespect to nobody over here, but man, y'all can drink, bro. Y'all can really drink, like y'all can drink, man, and y'all can party all night long. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be out just having a good time, and next thing you know, you look up and the club rocking so hard, man. You think it's 11 o'clock, man. It's like 3, 4 in the morning. You like, oh my God, I gotta get home. But you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things I love about Nairobi because it's a city that doesn't sleep. So where I'm from, man, in Cincinnati, Ohio, in America, man, listen here, shoot. 1, 2 o'clock, everything shut down. It looked like a ghost town. Ain't nobody outside. So just being able to go to stores that's still open, at that time in the morning is a blessing. But also, being able to step out here and, go to these different places at these different hours of the night and just for the most part feel safe, as far as like nothing happened to you, that's a blessing as well because when you out in America, man, you out in America at them times of hour, man, it ain't nothing out there but trouble, man. You about to get into something. You out there and it ain't nothing open and you the only person on the street or one of the only cars on the street and then you know what I'm saying, the police see you out there, they ain't got nothing to do. They just gonna start messing with you, but you know what I'm saying? That's a big drastic difference between, where I'm from in America and being in Nairobi. But other than that, I've been having some issues as far as doing business. So I came over here and I started a tourism company with one of my brothers over here, you know what I mean? But the stuff ain't going how, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to be going. Like some stuff was supposed to be taken care of that ain't taken care of. And I'm starting to see over here, man, with money, boy. Money really is God over here, man. Money really is God over here. Like, most people it ain't no such thing as no favor over here. I'ma just keep it real. It ain't no such thing as no favor over here. Everything coming with a price. You know what I'm saying? So initially I came over here and you know what I'm saying, I'm on that we shall overcome. Everybody hold hands, you know what I'm saying? Let's sing in a circle and dance. But you know what I'm saying? Real talk, I've been in some situations involving some business with some money and it's just been cutthroat. So you know what I'm saying? Everything come out like brother, brother, brother. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It ain't brother, brother, brother. It's about trying to get to that money. So it's just for me, you know what I'm saying? It's just an adjustment because I'm a very nice person and I got a good heart. So you know what I mean? I don't really view money like that. I respect money as far as what money can do because money is a tool. But as far as money just being my everything, controlling everything, and you know what I'm saying, that's just all I stand for. That ain't me. And it's a lot of people over here, they got like a scarcity mindset. They figure like if they give you something or they do something for you, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to regards to money, you know what I mean, they ain't gonna get it back. And that's the wrong type of outlook to have, man. So, I'm just learning a lot of things when it comes to like the business sector as far as being in Nairobi. But the food is excellent. The food, the food is second to none, man. The food is excellent, man. Nairobi has some of the best food on this earth. Now, I haven't been to, you know what I'm saying, all these other places on this earth, but as far as Nairobi, I can vouch for Nairobi as far as with the food compared to America. Like America, where I came from, we got some good food too now. We got some good food too now, but America has some great, not America, but Nairobi has some great food. I mean, the entertainment, that's on point. Hey, Nairobi, Kenya has some of the most beautiful ladies on this earth, you know what I'm saying? Very pleasant, very sweet, very feminine, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's different type of women everywhere you go, depending on where you meet the women at. But for the most part, man, they very pleasant and very feminine. So you know what I'm saying? The women on point, the food on point. It's just been a learning curve when it comes to the business. But the weather, hey, the weather is amazing, man. The weather is amazing. I mean, it be all in the 80s throughout the week, you know what I'm saying? Weekend, every single day. It has, been raining, for a couple of days here, but they did say that this is the rainy season, so that's to be expected. But for the most part, the weather has been excellent. Also, let me talk about the roads. Now the roads can definitely use some work, but you know what I'm saying, that's in line with the government and the infrastructure or whatnot. So the roads could definitely use some work. They ain't like terrible, but they ain't the best. So you know what I'm saying, the roads can definitely use some work. As far as driving out here, man, listen here. Hey, you gonna need some practice for that. If you want to come over here to Nairobi, man, and you want to be driving in these streets and whatnot, you definitely gonna need some practice for that, man. Cause listen here, man, these folks, bro, listen. You talk about real aggressive. So if you a passive type driver, if you one of them, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Hey, you gonna be doing that all day. You gonna be stuck in the same spot. So out here, man, it's when you driving that car, it's get in where you fit in, because like they say, this is the New York of Africa. And hey, listen here, when you get out there on them streets and that road and you be driving them cars, you definitely gonna see why. So you know what I'm saying, driving, that's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve too. But everything else, you know what I'm saying, everything else has been great. I done went on a couple of safaris, you know what I mean. Nairobi, Kenya. Kenya in itself has some of the best wildlife, some of the best safaris on this planet, man. So if you into that, if you into nature, this definitely gonna be the spot for you. You know what I'm saying? Business, entertainment. I mean, Nairobi pretty much has everything. It has everything. So, in my first 90 days, you know what I'm saying, it ain't really too much. It ain't really nothing I can complain about. The only thing I can say is just learning curves, you know what I'm saying? Just learning the environment, you know what I'm saying? Just learning people, My outlook on a lot of things has changed since I have came here, on January the 25th. When I first came here, I was, what I'm saying, I was on that, hey, I'm trying to change everything. I'm trying to uplift the economy. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. But, the more as time is going on, I ain't going to say that, what I mean, people don't care. But, shoot, everybody just going about their natural, normal day, man. Everybody out here just living their life, man, and they just trying to get their little daily essentials, man. So, you know what I'm saying, I respect that. At this point, I help out where I can. You know what I'm saying? I see a situation where, what I'm saying, I can might lend a hand, or, what I'm saying, a situation where I can be kind, I'll go ahead and do that. But, what I'm saying, as far as trying to come out here and just change the whole landscape overnight, that's definitely not going to happen. So, just like any other country, you know what I'm saying, Nairobi has its issues as far as with its government and its politicians and whatnot, but I haven't been here long enough as far as a citizen to speak on that or assess that, you know what I'm saying. I might have my own opinions on certain things as far as, just being here for this short amount of time, but it's not enough time for me to give like a real thorough analysis of the situation. So, my first 90 days, man, in Nairobi, it's been great. I haven't thought about going back to America one time. I'm not homesick at all because I see this as my new home right here. But as the time goes on, what I'm saying, I'm gonna check back in with y'all and let y'all know as far as and my outlook has changed on other things or certain things, because you always you always want to grow and progress in your journey and your walk or in anything that you do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, first 90 days in Nairobi, man, it's been beautiful. But that's all I got for this one. I'm going to get back with y'all in the next one. Peace.